What up, guys? I've had a 12-hour morning. It is currently 5:30 p.m. I've been up since 5:30 a.m. and it has been a raw day. I've been reading books, listening to books, playing Stardew Valley, and painting a little bit. I had to bribe myself to wash my hair with some Dutch Bros, and it worked. Not wash my hair with Dutch Bros, but like bribe myself with Dutch Bros to wash my hair. That was the reward. Hair is washed. I forgot to ask for half sugar, so we're getting all the sugar. I just got a shoe rack in. I've been selling shoes for about 8 months now, and I was pretty darn good at not buying shoes for those first couple months, but I get a really good discount, so we're a little heavy on the sneakers. So I'm gonna put together my shoe rack and we'll organize some shoes together. So I'm going to organize my shoes based on how often I wear them and how often I use them. So first we have my Vomero 18s. So these are my newest pair. I'm gonna put these up here. Should I face them? Yeah, let's face them. Okay, cute. And then I've got my Adrenaline 25 GTSs. Next, I've got my Adidas Evos, super lightweight. Love these. So those are my three like most worn pairs. And then I actually have been wearing Ultras a ton when I go for walks. These are kind of like a barefoot shoe if you don't know, or if you're not familiar with Ultras. Yeah, this is like a 4mm drop, so it's not a true, I think zero drop is a true barefoot shoe, so whatever, but they're close. Got a little cushion, perfect for walks. I actually might go on a walk here shortly, so I might leave these out, but this is where I'll put them for now. As you can tell, I love pink on shoes. These I wear every time I do leg day. So these are my Metcon 6s. Super cute. Again, loving the pink. And these are my most worn casual shoe. They're just New Balance. I got them on sale for like $30. They're the RC 42s. These will probably go on the bottom rack because I don't wear them as often. And I will put them with my Nike Field Generals. So I have room for a couple more shoes. I do wear my Uggs pretty often when I'm going to and from places, so I'll put these at the bottom, but it's almost like not the season for me to be wearing Uggs anymore. But usually when I'm going to like my yoga classes in the morning, I will wear those on my way to teach. And then actually I might take off my Uggs because they're like slippers. I don't know, I'm kind of indecisive about that because I have my Clifton 9s that I still wear, and then I also have these New Balance. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to shift my Metcons down, put my New Balance and my Cliftons up here. Beautiful. Okay, this is the finished product. This is only 9 pairs of my shoes. I definitely have more, And like this one, I'm kind of about to let go of. This one I'm kind of about to let go of. I've been wearing for a while, but I hold on to shoes for as long as I possibly can until my feet start to hurt. So will not be letting go of those anytime soon. Keeping the slippers out, I'm gonna just put those under my bed. And yeah, it's time to go for a little walk. I feel like next on my list is getting these freaking weights on a rack, but it makes me so nervous because I have cats and I'm just afraid the weight rack would tip over. What if something happens? But it's kind of like a lot to just have on the ground right now. So that'll be my next task. So it's been on my list for a while. So that was the shortest little baby walk ever because it was so windy outside, but it did feel nice to get outside and look at all the green and blue and see the sun start to set. So I feel refreshed. My boyfriend just came home. He is going to settle in. So I am going to do a little journaling practice before we hang out and play games. And I might get into a little bit of painting. Let's see how much time I have. So let's do it.